Rise and grind, weirdos. You're getting a new home. Yes, that's right. My weird chickens, who are my fragilest, most useless chickens, are going to be getting a new home. Because I actually need to move some goslings into this area very soon. And would you look at that? It seems like Lavender Brown is trying to make some new weird chickens. Don't worry. I think you're going to be very excited about what happens next. Ow, don't bite me, please. And there it is. The new home for my weird chickens. It's a geodesic dome chicken coop with a little tiny house inside. Before I show you how I built it, let me give you a quick tour. It's got this kind of unique hatch style door, which helped me preserve the geodesic dome shape. But yeah, I'm really proud and excited about how it's set up and what it looks like. And here's what it looks like inside. But actually, one of the cooler features about it is it opens up. So accessing the nesting box is really easy. This tray actually slides out for easy cleaning as well. It's very insulated to keep my silkies protected from the weather, but it also has proper ventilation. And I think it's gonna be the ideal home for about a dozen weird chickens. Sorry, Toby dog, I know the door doesn't give good access to dogs, but this chicken run is designed to prevent barn cats, dogs, hawks, owls, really the main potential predators that my weird chickens have to worry about. Because I have 2 livestock guardian dogs, I don't really have to worry about things like foxes or raccoons or coyotes or bobcats. And yeah, there is a reason why I made this unique geodesic dome structure, because it plays into some future plans for this coop. But first, I really want to show you guys how I built this. Can you give me a review of the Hub's geodesic dome kit?
No, thank you.
Would you ever want to build one of these again?
No, thank you.
Now I guess to get this space moving ready, I'm gonna need to fill their nesting tray with wood shavings. Having this tray that slides out makes it easy to both clean and replace shavings. Because this is a fixed coop, I'm gonna need to clean this out probably every 2 weeks or so. I wanted to make it not a big task or chore to do the cleaning. It's always a funny thing to me having a nice brand new chicken coop, because on one level, it's always so fresh and clean, but on the other level, I know that it'll never be this fresh and clean ever again. And this is the freshest and cleanest it will ever be, because chickens are dirty birds. Then it's easy to shut this part as well. Yeah, I really like this design. And I also made it so that this side opens up too if I ever need it, but I plan to use the other side much more frequently. Let's prop this door open. Now I am realizing I forgot one little detail, a very limited slope ladder for them to get up and down on. I tried to build this coop as low as I possibly could, but even still, I wanted to have it resting on the stones so that it wouldn't get rot. In my experience, doing something like that will extend the life of a chicken coop by at least 5 years, so that's why I did it. But the compromise is I need to build a ramp good enough for Betty Boop. There we go. So now the only thing that this weird chicken coop needs are some weird chickens. All right, weirdos, it's time for you to move. Okay, so we now have Bet and Carmen, and we'll add them to the coop. I'm pretty sure you girls are gonna love your new home. All right, in you go. And now let's add our rooster, Mr. Frizzle. Now, Abby, don't get jealous because I have some weird chicken treats here. Consider this like a welcome home surprise. Some kitchen scraps. Now you guys might be wondering, what am I gonna call this new weird chicken coop? And luckily, one of you viewers who saw a previous video where I mentioned the construction of this project suggested the phenomenal name of the Clucky Ball. And so yeah, this is gonna be the Clucky Ball. So geodesic domes are often known as buckyballs because they're named after the physicist and Renaissance man Buckminster Fuller. You know, a buckyball is a sphere comprised of polygons that evenly distribute weight, and it makes it a very strong structure. And theoretically, even though this is only built with like garden stakes and plastic, given the shape and the slope that I have, I could actually coat this entire structure in like greenhouse plastic if I wanted to, and turn this entire setup into a greenhouse. And I don't know, maybe I'll do that someday and make that part of the winter habitat. But my actual plan for what I'm gonna be trying to do here is, at each one of these posts, I want to do a different type of plant that can grow and trellis and climb up and like extend all the way through the buckyball here. Or I guess I should say clucky ball. And so if you guys have any suggestions of things that are good for chickens to eat, but people might also like them and are not toxic for dogs or cats, any suggestions you have would be awesome. I know I'll be experimenting with squashes and peas and beans and anything else, but if any suggestions for annuals or perennials, I think it would make it awesome. The other thing you guys might be wondering is, why did I go with hardware cloth down below and chicken wire up top? The hardware cloth is actually for the babies. What I've found is these silky chicks can escape so easily and get lost, and I've lost a lot of them over the years to just wandering off. And so what I want to do is actually prevent that. And so when chicks hatch in here, they actually stay here and don't escape and leave their mom. And they don't end up as chew toys for Abby. But speaking of moms and babies, I do have one other weird chicken I need to find and move to their new home. Hey, Lavender, it's moving day. So Lavender Brown actually set up shop in here, I guess it was a little over a week ago. So what I want to do is candle her eggs and take the best eggs and add them into the mix. Like you can see, this is a good egg. See, this is one of Carmen's and it does not look fertile. Also does not look fertile. I was really hoping to get one of Carmen's eggs, but it doesn't look like they're fertile. Nope, nope, another one. All right, so it doesn't look like we're gonna have any Carmen babies here. All right, see, this is a good one, you can tell. This one looks like it's pretty viable. Okay, so now what you see is all the ones in the bucket are good and viable, and so I'm gonna take lavender and the bucket eggs and put them in the nest. Right here is our catnip patch. It is flourishing this year. I'm gonna set her eggs right down here. Easy, Mr. Frizzle. I'm really kind of worried I might have screwed up the nest here, but hopefully I can get her to go back and sit on this nest. Let's give it another shot. So what I'm gonna do is close her inside of here. Now let's give her a few minutes to settle in and see if she gets used to everything.
2 hours later.
It looks like the eggs might not turn into a hatching experiment and we might have to restart our hatch. But we'll check back in with lavender brown in a few videos. Now, if you're curious about this kit that I used to build the geodesic dome, I'll leave an affiliate link somewhere in this video. What do you think, Abby? They seem kind of happy? I think they look pretty happy. I know Abby dog is kind of happy. Hi, sweetie. Hi. It seems like the weird chickens have a weird new home, and I'm really excited for what happens next for these guys. And I think you guys deserve a weird chicken moment of zen.